Diagnosis. Domain knowledge. Diagnosis is identifying the disease, condition or injury by doctors based on the patient's symptoms, medical history, tests or examinations to provide the appropriate treatment and care plan. Prerequisites. Go to EMR from the navbar and select Encounters from the doctor account, as highlighted in the above image. You can also select Encounters directly from the dashboard using the doctor account, as highlighted in the above image. Click on the Start Encounter option available in the Actions column as shown in the aforementioned image. A new encounter will start. From the rightmost navigation bar, select Diagnostics as shown above. Medic will take you to the Diagnostics segment as shown in the above image. How to add diagnosis. Go to the Diagnostics section as described in the Prerequisites section. Now to add a diagnosis, select the Add button as shown in the above image. The medic will create a new row as shown in the image above. The doctors need to write the name of the diagnosis that they want to add to Encounters. As they start writing, the medic will start giving them suggestions. After selecting the diagnosis, the doctor can mark the diagnosis as chronic as shown in the above image. Press the Done button as highlighted in the aforementioned image. Medic will add the diagnosis to the encounter. Doctors can add diagnosis as a principal as well. To do this, select the checkbox available at the end of each row as highlighted in the above image. Once the doctor selects the checkbox, the medic will make the diagnosis principal as highlighted in the above image. How to edit diagnosis. Go to the Diagnosis section as described in the Prerequisites section. Now to edit the diagnosis, select the Edit button as shown in the image above. After pressing the Edit button, the medic will make that diagnosis editable as shown in the above image. After editing the relevant information, press the Done button as shown in the image above. Medic will edit the patient information. How to delete diagnosis. Go to the Diagnosis section as described in the Prerequisites section. Now to delete the diagnosis, select the Delete button by clicking on Action tab as shown in the above image. Medic will delete the diagnosis from the encounter. How to add past diagnosis. Go to the Diagnosis section as described in the Prerequisites section. Now to access past diagnoses, open the Past tab as shown in the above image. If the patient is not new, the medic will show the past encounters as shown in the above image. Now to add a diagnosis from a past encounter, select the Add from the Past button as shown in the above image. The medic will add that respected encounter to the current tab. A pop-up will display at the bottom right for successful addition, as shown above. Medic will show the medical staff recently added diagnosis as shown in the above image. How to add the diagnosis from the Doctor's Favorite tab. Go to the Diagnosis section as described in the Prerequisites section. Now to access Doctor Favorites, open the Doctor Favorites as shown in the above image. Medic will display all the favorite diagnoses of the doctor as shown in the above image. If a doctor doesn't see his or her favorite, please refer to the How to Add Doctor Favorites diagnosis. Now press the plus button present at the end of the row as shown in the above image. A pop-up will display at the bottom right for successful addition, as shown above. Now go back to the current tab. The medic will show all the diagnoses which are part of the selected doctor's favorite diagnosis as shown in the image above. How to add diagnosis as doctor's favorite via encounter screen. Go to the Diagnosis section as described in the Prerequisites section. Now to add diagnosis as the doctor's favorite, click on the checkbox mentioned above. The highlighted checkbox will select all the diagnoses which can be added as the doctor's favorite. To select individual diagnosis, select the checkbox available at the start of each row before the diagnosis name. After selecting diagnosis, select the Add to Favorites button as shown in the image above. After clicking the Add to Favorites button, a new dialog box will appear as shown above. Enter the name of the doctor's favorite, which will be displayed under the Favorite tab. Press the Save button. A pop-up will display at the bottom right for successful addition, as shown above. Go to the Favorites tab as described earlier, to view the recently added doctor's favorite as shown in the above image. How to add diagnosis from the Clinic Favorite tab. Go to the Diagnosis section as described in the Prerequisites section. Now to add a diagnosis from the Clinic Favorite tab, click on the Clinic Favorite tab as highlighted above. Clicking the Clinic Favorite tab will open a screen from the right, partially overlaying the current screen and displaying the clinic's favorite diagnoses, as shown in the image above. It will only show the diagnoses that were added by the admin or manager to the clinic's favorites. Now, to add the clinic's favorite, press the Add icon button available at the end of the row as highlighted in the above image. A pop-up will display at the bottom right for successful addition, as shown above. The diagnosis from the clinic's favorite tab will be added to the current encounter, as seen below. Constraints. General constraints: only doctors can add, edit and delete the diagnosis. Each encounter requires at least one principal encounter to end it. Each encounter can have at max one principal diagnosis. Only the chronic field can be edited while editing the diagnosis. Two diagnoses cannot be edited simultaneously. Add to Favorites button can only be called after selecting at least one diagnosis. Under the Past Diagnoses tab, only diagnoses that are added by the currently logged in doctor for the same patient, who is having an encounter, will be displayed.